Welcome to this edition of The Take. I'm your host as always, Ken Jiggs here. Glad you're here on The Take. Well, you can see right here, I'm kind of Area 54. Can you see me? Okay. Yeah, you'll see me in a Halloween garb stuff. So, hey, if I'm wearing this, you know it is The Take. Alright, this is a Halloween special. Thank you all for watching. Join the conversation using the hashtag Take here on Connect TV. Our Take Halloween special, as this is Thursday, October 29th, 2021. Yes, Halloween is here, and whew, no, y'all can't see me like this, but what it is, I have the garb in and out, but that's what I am. Area 54, protecting myself from COVID-19. You know, there you go. All right, let's get to the big story. On the big story this week, what a big story we have for you this week. Ooh, the big story was that Alec Baldwin, unfortunately, he had shot someone and he didn't mean it to happen, but the conservatives now are looking for a new excuse to ridicule him and just everything on conservatives. Let's look back at the whole Alabama situation with conservatives right now.
Alec Baldwin slammed the conservative commentator on social media after her harsh take on the Rust actor's accidental on-set shooting, which claimed the life of cinematographer Helena Hutchins and injured director Joel Souza. Baldwin discharged the prop gun in the incident. Following the tragedy, Candace wrote in a scintillated tweet, Alec Baldwin spent 4 years dedicated to painting Donald Trump and his supporters as evil murderers. What has happened to Alec would be an example of poetic justice if it weren't for the actual innocent people that were murdered by him. Pray for their families. So sad. Later, Candace appeared to remove the message and followed it up with this tweet. Will correct my tweet to say Alec Baldwin killed someone, not murdered someone, as murder carries a different legal definition. Ireland caught wind of Candace's initial tweet and slammed her for it in a series of Instagram stories. The first read, "You are the most disgusting, hateful, cancerous human being I've ever come across. Regardless of your foul opinions most of the time, the fact that you would disrespect the life of a woman who was accidentally and tragically killed, shame on you." In another, Ireland wrote in part, "I am ashamed to breathe the same air as this woman." The model went on to encourage any of her own followers who support Candace to press unfollow, and argued that the media personalities' quote, tweets, lack of information, and ignorance are hurting people. Candace then fired back at Ireland's words in an Instagram stories post of her own, writing in part, Ireland Baldwin is in my DMs because I don't feel bad for her psychopathic father. Feel bad for the victim, not Alec. Later on in the day, it seemed like the stars had come to a place of understanding. Ireland shared a portion of their chat on her IG story, in which she said, "Thank you for taking the time to have a real conversation. Have a peaceful evening." To which Candace replied, "No problem, same to you." The A Dark Foe actress reflected, "Sometimes having an actual conversation can go a long way." And Candace shared the post on her own story. Ireland later added more thoughts on their back and forth, writing in part, "I will always stand for what I do. But one thing we need less of in this world is perpetuated hate and anger and fighting, especially in the wake of this tragedy."
There are a lot of conservatives, including Candace Owens, Donald Trump Jr., all making posts about Alec Baldwin, about him unfortunately shooting someone during a movie set. It's unfortunate, but at this time, he didn't mean to. It was just a movie. It was just a live gun. Things happen. Now, a lot of people are talking about the incident with the Crow situation, where Brandon Lee started. He got shot and his family killed in his incident. That's unfortunate, but the lady lost. Alabama shot the lady, and she unfortunately lost her life. And our thoughts and condolences go out to the lady at this time. Alabama probably didn't mean to do it, but you know, things happen, and it's unfortunate. So a lot of conservatives like Trump Jr. and Candace Owens need to be a little bit sensitive on what's going on rather than just jumping into conclusions. All right, speaking of conclusions, in celebrity news, Adam Levine, divorced judge, yes, Adam Levine, he was doing a concert performance when all of a sudden this happened.
That's Adam Levine brushing off someone he didn't need over the weekend.
Oh my God, that's so crazy.
Yep, it sure was. And E.T. has an eyewitness account of the now viral moment. Here's what went down. On Saturday, Adam's band Maroon 5 was jamming out at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles, performing their hit song, Sunday Morning. But things took a turn when one fan decided to get up close and personal with the singer. In this video posted to TikTok, you can see the female fan rush on stage and hug Adam mid-song. After security escorts the woman away, the 42-year-old singer looks visibly shaken from the interaction. According to the TikTok user who was in the audience and shared the video, the woman snuck onto the right side of the stage and, quote, came out of nowhere. The eyewitness tells E.T., quote, it all happened so quickly. The security guards took her right away. All of us were super confused because we didn't know if Adam was joking or not. The video has since gone viral and now boasts over 700,000 likes.
Levine got a little bit like, ooh, don't touch me with the cooties. Levine didn't mean to, but it happened. But you can tell right here with his defense on the fan touching him, and a lot of people saying his body language gave it all, his expression. Take a look. Yeah, Levine probably didn't mean to. Things happen. Probably got carried away. Probably was just thinking out of the box and out of the glue. And you know how that go with people. Levine probably was trying to get himself together and try to get his composure and trying to perform. He was in performance mode. He didn't know people flying to him, but a lot of people saying that he should have saw that coming. Yeah, we get that's real rock and roll. Women gonna go crazy and stuff. We get that, but Levine just doing his job and trying to perform. Maybe the fan got overzealous and wanted Levine all to herself. Who knows? But let's look what Levine had to say with this.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to address the Hollywood Bowl incident thing. A fan coming up to me on stage. I have always been someone that loves, respects, worships our fans. Without our fans, we don't have a job. I say that all the time to our fans. To think that anyone would believe that I thought that our fans were beneath us or less than us makes my stomach turn. That's just not who I am. It's not who I've ever been. So I just need you guys to know I was really startled. And sometimes when you're startled, you have to like shake it off and move on because I'm doing my job up there. And you know, it's what I pride myself on. So I need to let you guys know what my heart is, and my heart is that connection that exists between the band performing on stage and the fans. I hope that we can all understand that.
Yeah, Levine saying she's just a typical fan, just doing her thing, and things just got out of the blue, carried away. But you know, she's just a fan. Just things happen. People got to get over it. Well, speaking of thing on talk shows this week. All right, we go to talk shows as singer, American Idol judge Katy Perry made a rare appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show. She was talking about her becoming a mother. She was talking about getting back into the studio again. And she sat down with Luke Bryan, another fellow American Idol judge, and they talked about Idol and all this other stuff. Take a look.
I've been a guest on this show actually 11 times, and I didn't realize it was that many times. I think it's because I was so drunk in my 20s. But actually, a lot has happened since then, and since the last time I was here. I am now a judge on American Idol. right. It's called Play, and that starts in December. I'm pretty excited about that. And also, I had a baby girl. Her name is Daisy, and she recently turned 1 year old. I know, it's so sweet. So proud to be her mother. It's an experience unlike any other. How many of you guys are actually moms in the audience? That's right.
Yeah, you can tell Katy Perry was still trying to get back in the beat, becoming a mother for the first time and trying to get herself back together. Speaking of Luke Bryan did something heroic. Luke Bryan decided to do this.
Quote, I got out and did a double take, and as soon as I heard his voice, I didn't even have time to be in shock because he's like, look, we really need to get you out of this road because I almost hit you. So essentially, Bryan went into protective dad mode and told Potts they needed to move her car because where she had landed, yeah, he almost hit her when he came around the curve. He wasn't going to have her do it alone though. Nope. He was there to help her with the process and make sure she was back on the road safely. Potts was able to get the moment on camera, sharing the footage with us. Together, they dug through her very full truck to find the spare tire. Then, when her tire jack wasn't getting the job done, he went and pulled his out to do the job. Quote, he literally just got down on the ground and started changing a tire. We aren't done yet, but hit that thumbs up button if Bryan's heroic and kind act so far is just warming your heart. An additional man stopped.
Yeah, you see right there, Luke Bryan changing the tire. Luke Bryan, country singer, doing the thing, helping the lady in distress with get her tire changed. And Luke Bryan doing the honorable thing. Which Luke Bryan said he's just a country boy. Can't blame Luke Bryan on that. So what's going on with Luke Bryan? Alright. Let's look at a couple of highlights. We're getting sneak peeks of all the talk show hosts with their Halloween outfits and stuff coming up for the weekend. Let's take a look. Let's do a little recap of all of them right quick. All right, we saw all those recaps. So hopefully we saw the top people and like one just like Ariana Grande and the other. Like, you know how they go. That issue and stuff. What's going on with that? So kind of poofy people that went on review. In the real, they kind of dress out of the box and never see it coming. All right. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for a political rundown here on the tape. Don't go anywhere. It's just the tape. Connect TV. Welcome back to the tape. I'm your host, as always, Ken Jix here on this Halloween edition of the tape. I'm, I guess, a person from area 50, 51 or 54 with the COVID-19 still. You know, when you put this on right here, yeah, it's like a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, details are stunning. All right. Well, let's get to the political rundown. On political rundown this week. Well, we talked about it a lot. We talked about the Democrats and Republicans trying to pass a bill, trying to get things done for President Biden's energy plan, but prices, including gas, going up, which that's crazy and ridiculous. But it is what it is. But with gas. All right, let's check with this.
Quarterback in NFL history to throw 600 touchdown passes.
Impressive. Hard to believe the numbers, but the most meaningful moment during the Bucs' big win might have happened on the sidelines. 8 on your side's Justin Shecker joining us live in the Tampa News Center to explain that for us. Justin.
Jen and Keith, late in the fourth quarter, the GOAT gave a kid who just kicked cancer's butt a moment he'll never forget. On yet another historic Sunday for Tom Brady, the most meaningful handoff the Bucs quarterback made was to a special young fan in the stands.
That was really sweet. Yeah, obviously, tough kid.
The sign Noah Reed brought to Raymond James Stadium says it all. Tom Brady helped me beat brain cancer. Near the end of the blowout win over the Bears, the 9-year-old boy from Utah was overcome with emotion when Brady handed him a hat and shook his hand. The hat Reed received from the GOAT is part of the NFL's Crucial Catch campaign. The league's mission to raise awareness and fight cancer is personal for Coach Bruce Arians. He's a 3-time cancer survivor.
I didn't get to see it until afterwards, and that makes the day. Winning is one thing, but when a young guy beats cancer and gets that, Tom going over, give him his hat, and the emotions, that's very, very special.
After that special moment with his hero, Reed was all smiles with his dad.
Puts a lot in perspective of what we're doing on the field. In the end, it doesn't mean much compared to what so many people go through.
And the NBC station in Salt Lake.
You can see that gas prices are going up. You say about because of the oil. Gas is going up. Damn. It's going to go up too. It's don't flow up. I'm telling you. I'll be saying, keep your gas flowing because the prices change. Varies. All right. On the reality show clip down this week. We look at Dance with the Stars as they're doing a Halloween theme. And some of the contestants are dressing like your favorite with this. Yeah. You see right now a lot of contestants. JoJo dressed as it. Oh, God. Even Miz dressed as that dude, Hammer Nails with all them nails. A lot of people being villains and Halloween villain themes. I guess they're trying to change it up and switch it up as D with all that stuff going on in the noise. All right. On more reality show put down. Real Housewives star Nene Leakes. Yeah, Nene Leakes. She appeared on a local radio show in Atlanta. She aired her grievances on life after Greg Leakes, her husband, who passed away 2 months ago. And she reflected on their marriage and how she is processing it and grieving at the same time. But Nene also said that some of the housewives didn't do this.
Reached out to me. Kim Zolciak definitely have to me since Greg has passed, and she has stayed in touch since then. So I would say that we are okay.
I don't want to name drop, but I would expect her to.
Who?
I would expect her to.
No. A lot of people expect that. No. She didn't even come to the repast. She did come like a week later after everything was done. She came by my lounge. It's really hard to explain Housewives. It's almost like a dysfunctional family. But they all reached out. They all sent flowers or something. Actually, I was surprised because the first set of flowers I got was a bouquet from like all the housewives. Like they went in together. I'm like, why do y'all need to go in together and buy some damn flowers? Like, it's all of y'all work. You don't need to, let's go in together and buy $200 worth of flowers, right? You can spend your own $200. That's the way I've always been. During Greg's.
He said that some of the housewives didn't try to, they tried to chip in to give her a bouquet for almost $200. Said each one of them could have gave her something, each. Because they made it. Like I said, Nene, we don't know what their pocket is and what their pocketbook lasts. We can be grateful and be, humble and be certain, things happen. So look at it like that, Nene. Look at it like that. Some people don't get nothing. Believe me. Even your family, you don't get nothing. They always want something from you. So look at it like that, Nene. Look at it like that. All right. And finally, the viral video week. New England Patriot, but Tampa Bay quarterback Tom Brady gives this kid a gift of a lifetime. Take a look.
On yet another historic Sunday for Tom Brady, the most meaningful handoff the Bucs quarterback made was to a special young fan in the stands.
That was really sweet. Yeah, obviously, tough kid.
The sign Noah Reed brought to Raymond James Stadium says it all. Tom Brady helped me beat brain cancer. Near the end of the blowout win over the Bears, the 9-year-old boy from Utah was overcome with emotion when Brady handed him a hat and shook his hand. The hat Reed received from the GOAT is part of the NFL's Crucial Catch campaign. The league's mission to raise awareness and fight cancer is personal for Coach Bruce Arians. He's a 3-time cancer survivor.
I didn't get to see it until afterwards, and that makes the day. Winning is one thing, but when a young guy beats cancer and gets that, Tom going over, give him his hat, and the emotions, that's very, very special.
After that special moment with his hero, Reed was all smiles with his dad.
Puts a lot in perspective of what we're doing on the field. In the end, it doesn't mean much compared to what so many people go.
You see right there, Tom Brady giving this kid a football gift of a lifetime. He battled brain cancer and won it. Amazing, incredible. Tom Brady deserved a good accolade for his kindness. So good for Tom Brady. Well, that does it for the take for this week. I've been your host, Ken Diggs, on this Take Halloween. Woo! Hope you go where you need to go. We'll see you next week for another edition of the Take. See you later.